Hey there, good looking. Grab your booty band and join me for this low impact cardio workout. Listen, this is going to be done and dusted in under 20 minutes. The cardio portion is all standing, and then we'll finish off the workout by bulletproofing your hips and your core. Now, your booty band is optional, and if you're doing this in real time, this is day 9 of the 12 Days of Christmas Challenge. All right, let's go get warmed up. All right, Tia's back helping us out. If you own a fitness watch and you like to track your workouts, push start now. For reference, I have an Apple Watch and I chose the HIIT setting. All right, let's just get into some tap backs, and then you can bend the knee and take it into a little deeper lunge if that feels good for your knee joint. Totally up to you. But we just need to prepare the muscles and the joints for the work about to be done. Today's workout is 3 sets, 30 seconds of work. As I mentioned in the intro, it's all standing, and then we'll cool it down and then head into the mat to bulletproof your core and your hips. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Find yourself in a stand, fire hydrant, bend the knee, abduct away, focus your stare on something stationary. Getting those outer hip muscles, your gluteus medius, primed and ready for the workout. There's a lot of outer hip and glute when you're working with the booty band. Try to keep that arch lifted if you're in your bare feet like Tia. Last 2. 1. Other side, slight hip hinge, bend the knee, hand away. Last 2. Beautiful. Feet together. Step out to side lunge. Reach the hand across. Tap the toe. Feet together. Same side. So we're reaching across, but we're keeping the toes, knees, hips, shoulders squared to me. Pushing your seat rearward. So it's a hip hinge even in this lunge type pattern. Let's go for 3 here. 1 leg straight, this guy's bending, last 1, and come to center, other side. Now, Tia and I are using a cloth band today. It doesn't give us as much give as a latex, but it doesn't roll as much. So those are the pros and cons between latex and cloth. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get our bands positioned. I'm going to ask you to have it in different areas of the upper thigh or calf as we go. Let's start up above the knee. Okay, so again, if you have a latex, you're going to actually have more range of motion than a cloth band, but it could roll. So you kind of have to choose your weapon accordingly when it comes to a booty band workout. I want you to soften the knees for me, draw that belly button in, pretend somebody's coming to sucker punch you and you're bracing for that impact. Get those abs engaged. We have 3 high knees, we're gonna pause it. So it goes 3, 2, pause. 3, 2, pause. Now we're gonna pick it up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can add a hop if you like. 2, 3 on that knee. Okay, that's optional. This is a low impact workout, so I want you to find the impact and intensity that's gonna work for you today. Last 1. Finish it. Perfect. Let's take the band now, mid-calf. Take the feet apart so that we have some tightness in the band already. From this position, we tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. Whoop, mine's moving. There we go. I had to move mine down. Yours is staying. Well done. Woo, baby. So the lower the band, the harder it is too, just a heads up. So if you're finding this is way too much, bring it back up to where we had it for the knee drive. 3, 2, 1, rest it. All right. We're going to take it to a squat. We'll step out, squat, feet together, step out the other side. Let's go this way. Step out, squat, together, squat. Now you can make this a little bit more high impact if you like. Up to you. Last time with the band low, we'll bring it back up above the knees for the last 2 moves. Knees track with toes. Maybe your hand's going halfway, right? The ground is where we're going to aim for, and you'll just keep working for that. Beautiful. Take that band above the knees. We never place it right around a joint, so just above the knees would be great. Sink it down into a squat. Hold it here. Now tap it out, 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 out. Good. Now we can add a little bit of arm if we want. Woo! And say hello to those hips. 10 more seconds. Woo, baby. All right. Keep the band there for me. Up and press. So it's like a jumping jack, just a half a jack. Raise the roof. Hands here. Go. Up, up. So to make it impact, there you go. That's where you could be, okay? So you choose where you want to be. Up to you. Last move. We take it back to the top. We have 3 rounds, remember. Good, looking good, Tia. Woo! All right, we'll keep the band here. It's 1, 2, 3, and then we knee and we pause. We can add that little bit of impact for that pause if we'd like. Let's give it a try. Go 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed it, Tia. Oh, I missed it again.
We're having fun.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed it again. Who put the damn pause in the workout? All right, tap backs. Get a low. Get some tension and tap, tap. Reach it. Reach it. I just want to keep doing knees up. Forget the pause. It's okay, 3rd time lucky. I'll nail it then. Woo. Keep the band there. Stepping out, squatting, or it can be a gate swing if you like the impact. 3, 2, 1, go. Chest up, head up. Again, you go low as it feels comfortable for you. Our goal is hand to ground by bending the knees, not so much to our backs. Knees are going to track with the toes, so you really have to focus on those hip muscles, because the band is pulling the knees in. We got to activate that glute med. Say, no, that knee's not caving in. We're strong, we're sturdy, we're stable. Time. Woo. Bring it up. Here we go. Take it into a squat. Come with me. All right, tap here. 3, 2, 1, go. Move those arms. Tap it out. Last 3, 2, 1, and move those feet. All right, we got a jack and press. Tia's gonna do high impact. I'll stay with the low impact. Arms are going up. Ready? Let's go up. Woo! I feel my hips. How you doing, kid? Good. Okay. 1, 2, knee up, pause. I got this. I got it. Ready? Let's do it. It goes 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm mainly counting for me at home, so I'm sorry if I'm screwing you up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at us go, Tia.
Yes.
Yes. We're like a well-oiled machine here. Couple of trained professionals. All right, take it low.
Nailed it on number 3.
Yeah, took us 3 times, but we got it at home. We got it. Ready, go. Squeeze those glutes, press that heel back. Move those arms. Keep the feet apart. 3, 2, 1, and pause it. Woo! All right, we got squat taps or gate swings. Are you doing high impact? Okay, follow Tia for high impact. For me, low, go. Tia for the graceful hands down.
Always present.
Always presenting. You'd make a good hand model.
Yeah. All right. I like it.
Woo! Almost there at home. Come on, keep it going. Woo! Bring it up. We're gonna hold that squat. Tap it out. Here we go. Let's sink it into that squat. Tap it. Good. Now move those arms. Shoulders, hips, knees, toes to me. Yeah? Good job, you. One tip, if you're using your watch to track your exercise, you got to move your arms or it doesn't track your exercise as well. So, if you're doing cardio, that's your tip. Some people have put it around their ankles and actually gotten a better reading. So, here we go. High impact jack, low impact. Last move. We grab water after this.
I'm going to tell the team a tip, so you have to tell them for me.
Tell the tips.
When I used to use my watch,
When
it would track my dishwashing steps. So take it off when you're dishwashing.
Tia actually tracks hers when she washes her dishes. So she says to take the wash off when you do dishes. But I say, hell no, track that. Track that dishwashing. March it out. Vacuuming, dishwashing? That's movement, baby.
Yeah.
You track that. All right, grab a sip of water. We're gonna march it a little bit here. Let the heart rates come down a touch, because as I mentioned, we're heading down to the mat. We're focusing on your obliques today and those glute medius, and then the big glute in the back area there. So it's gonna be good stuff for those of you that have ever been plagued with low back pain or even knee pain. Unfortunately, if this muscle out here, keep moving, cooling it down, is weak, that can also cause havoc with the way the knees track. So we need to keep this guy strong so that you're strong all the way down the kinetic chain. Sometimes your source of pain, the source of it is above the joint, not necessarily in the joint. So little things to think about. Remember though, physiotherapists, or if you're in the States, physical therapists, those guys are your friends. Go in for a session, all right? Don't Dr. Google it. Don't try to work through it. They'll get you fixed up a lot faster. All right, feet apart, deep breath in, bend those knees, inhale. Exhale, arms down. Let's do one more, inhale. Exhale down. All right, get your mat set up at home. All right, everybody, get your booty band on. My beginners, no booty band. We're gonna start with a side plank. Onto your side for me. Bottom knee is bent, top leg is straight. Elbow under shoulder. Lift yourself up, push your hips forward. Lead with the heel, lift up and down. My advanced people, you can have your legs straight, but it is very challenging and you must be quite advanced to be able to nail that with good form. Now when the timer goes, we're going to lie on our back, and whatever leg is on the ground, that foot's going to plant on the earth. This leg that we're lifting up and down, she's going to be in the air. All right, on our back, heel close to the bum. This is all we want from here. It's a single leg bridge, arms down by your side, neck is long, press through that heel, drive up, lower down. So I'm still pulling my top leg away from my working leg so I can hit into my quad and my psoas a bit. When the timer goes, we've got the other side plank. All of our moves, it's just one round, crew, so we're almost there. All right, so we're going to flip to the other side. You can just roll over. Bottom knee on the mat, bottom elbow under shoulder. Pick yourself up, give yourself some distance between the shoulder and the ear. Push your hips to me, lead with the heel and up. So the hips are already tired. I'm already feeling it for me. That's normal, right? Even though we technically are on one side, both sides are working. So we already did a side plank. That's why the hips are already starting to feel it. Now heads up, we're gonna go on our back, and this bottom leg, that foot will be on the earth. Time. This leg that was straight, let's bring her up in the air. Feet are apart so that we can work into the quad and the hip flexor. Arms down by the side, not pushing off with the hands. 3, 2, 1, drive up and lower. Good. Now Tia likes to have her hands up so that she doesn't push off with the ground. So you've got that option as well. I call them robot arms. It kind of feels like robot arms. And it's got a matter of playing around with it at home. Don't ever think if your movement doesn't look exactly like the person on the screen that it's wrong. It's not. You've got to find what feels comfortable for you. And then that person on the screen should be giving you proper cues of where you should feel it. Time. All right, let's get to the other side. Back to a side plank. This time, let's have both knees bent. Knees are ahead of the body, elbow under shoulder. Lift the hips up, push the hips towards me. Keep the feet together, lift the knee up. Feeling it into the hips again, as well as into the oblique on that bottom side. Now in 10 seconds, we'll go back to the bridge, and I want you to pay attention with the leg that we're lifting up. That leg is going to continue doing that motion when we're in the bridge. So let's get into our bridge. Feet hip width, arms down by your side or robot arms. Now press the hips up and let's just hold this bridge. That leg that was that knee that was lifting up, now let's try to bring it away from the body and back to center. So we're still anchored on that one side. Not flaring the rib cage with this bridge. So we're not just jacking ourselves up using our low back. We are using our glutes to get the lift. Tucking the ribs in slightly. Trying to keep that one leg as stationary as possible as the other one abducts away from the midline. All right, lower down. Let's do the other side. Start with the side plank and the clam. Where's our setup? Knees are in front, feet are stacked, elbows under shoulder, length between the ear and the shoulder. Lift the hips, press them forward, top knee lifts. Paying attention to what leg is lifting out and away from the body now, because when we're at our bridge, that's the same knee that'll keep doing that pattern. One more. Woo! All right, in our bridge, feet, oops, sorry, babe. Feet are hip width. All right, arms down by your side or robot arms. Now let's do the bridge first. Hold it there. Don't flare the rib cage. Now that knee, bring it away from the body, back to center. Rooting ourselves now with the other side, keeping the hips squared. So our last move. Woo! Lower down, booty band off. Oh, that feels nice. Pull the knees into the chest at home. Stretch out into the glutes. Maybe rock them side to side if that feels comfy for you. Feet to ground. Left leg crosses over right thigh. Right here might feel the best stretch for you. This is where you want to be. Hold here, otherwise lift up. Hands go behind that right thigh. Now let's guide that right knee towards the outside of the right shoulder. So we're not going to cross the midline of the body. You're going to find a better stretch into the left hip that way. Now let's lift the head up, slide the chin in and then lower down so we've got length in the back of the neck. Maybe close your eyes and just sink into the stretch. Right foot to ground, left leg extends into the hamstring. Hands come behind the thigh. Your knee can be bent by all means. You don't have to have it completely straight to get into the hamstring. Now, if this feels good for you, perhaps straighten the other leg. See how that feels. For those of you who have particularly tight hamstrings, you may like a stretch tie for this, in which you wrap it around the foot. Left foot to ground, cross the other leg over, pull in for figure four, guiding now that left knee to the outside of the left shoulder. Back of the neck is long. Just enjoying this moment right here. Unless, of course, you have really tight hips and it feels like the hip joint is about to pop out, at which point you perhaps might not be enjoying it as much as I am. Then we need to get you to one of my hip stretch workouts. Left foot to ground, right foot extends. That feels good. Straighten your other leg. Yes, I take my husband to yoga, and it doesn't look as enjoyable for him as it is for me, looking at the facial expressions he makes. So I understand if this part of it isn't as zen as it is for you, as it is for others.
As I'm sitting here just holding it.
Yeah, as you know, Tia's got her leg behind her head. And release. Come into a seated position. All right, those of you that are in the challenge, day 9 is done and dusted. Great job for everyone. Leave a comment down below. We love reading them. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next workout. Bye. Hey there, good looking. Grab your booty band and join me for this quick cardio workout. Listen, all the workout is, let's try that again.